Hi everybody, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing another new complexion product with you. Today we are going to be talking all about the new Neutrogena Clear Coverage Flawless Matte CC Cream. When I saw Neutrogena share this product on their Instagram, I purchased it immediately and I am super excited to test this out today. I have not done a first impressions video in a really long time because I find that I can give better reviews if I actually test out products a couple times before sharing with them. But given how excited I am for this product, I thought that it would make a fun first impressions video because I feel like it's either going to live up to my expectations and be a really great product, or it's going to be a major fail. So again, I just thought this would be a fun first impressions video today. So I'm going to apply this, show you what it looks like, and then we will do a wear test and see how it wears. So again, this is the Neutrogena Clear Coverage Flawless Matte CC Cream. According to Neutrogena, it says that the CC Cream was developed with dermatologists specifically for acne-prone skin. With this formula, you get full coverage without worrying about making your acne worse. It says each shade is formulated with niacinamide with a clean formula, no oil, fragrance, parabens, or sulfates, plus it color corrects to mask skin imperfections and even tone. It says that this is also oil-free, non-comedogenic, and hypoallergenic. So as you just heard me reading those claims, it does say that this product is formulated specifically for those with acne, which I know might be confusing as to why I am testing out this product because I do not have any active acne on my skin. However, I used to struggle a lot with acne in the past, and so I've mentioned this before too, but one of my main skincare goals just in general is keeping my skin clear and blemish free, and preventing acne is something that is constantly on my mind. So my theory with products like this is that if it is formulated for people with active acne breakouts, again, theoretically, this should help people who are looking to prevent blemishes from forming on their skin as well. Not only that, products that are formulated specifically for those with acne usually help control oil. Most often people with acne struggle with oily skin as well. I have oilier skin, so that is one of kind of the reasons that I was drawn to this product. Obviously, it says it right there in the title, this is a matte product, so with that I'm hoping that it'll help control some of the oil on my skin and wear really nicely throughout the day as well. One of the other reasons I was really excited about this product is because it is a clean formula, and I feel like it's hard to find clean beauty products at the drugstore. And then not only that, it's actually really affordable as well. So I purchased this directly from Neutrogena's website. I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else yet, but I purchased it from their website. It was $7.79, so about $8, which I feel like is actually a really great price for a product like this. It seems that as of lately, every new drugstore complexion product, it's rare to find one that is under $10. So I feel like just in general, drugstore prices continue to kind of get higher and higher and higher, especially with Neutrogena, because Neutrogena is a little bit pricier in terms of the drugstore. So I was really surprised to see that this was only $8. I feel like I expected it to be like $12.99 or $14.99 or somewhere like in that range. So if this turns out to be a great product, I think it's going to be a really great value at $8. So the last couple of things on this product, you do get 1 ounce of product in this tube, and then Neutrogena has 34 different shades shown on their website, but only 12 of them are available at the moment. I don't know when they plan to launch all of them, but right now you can get 12 different shades. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on. I am in the shade Shell, by the way, which is 1.0. This is the lightest shade that they have. And here's kind of the consistency of the product just so you can see. It's kind of right in the middle. It's not super stiff, but it's also not super runny. Seems pretty consistent with other CC creams that I've tried. I'm going to apply this to just 1/2 of my face to start so that we can see what the coverage is actually like. I'm going to apply this how I apply everything, with my fingers first, and then I will smooth it all out with a brush. Okay, so right off the bat, I think I probably used too much product, but I will see. So it's actually applying really nicely. The only thing is, like I said, I definitely used too much product just on 1/2 of my face, so it looks pretty streaky. I think if I went in with a lesser amount, I would have had a little bit better luck, but I'm hoping that if I blend this out with a brush, it'll kind of smooth out a little bit of the excess product and it'll look a little bit better. But I mean, so far it looks really nice on my skin. It definitely looks like it's going to be full coverage as they claim. So I will just finish kind of blending this out and then let you see what it looks like on half of my face here. I don't want to get too excited, but I already really like the way that this looks on my skin. I think even for applying a little bit too much product, it doesn't actually look too heavy on my skin. It looks really nice, and I was able to blend away some of the excess product with my brush. So yeah, I am really impressed with the way that this looks and feels on my skin so far. So again, over here I've got the CC cream, nothing over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just apply the rest of the product to my skin over here. So I'm gonna try to apply just like a little bit less, because like I said, I think I applied too much on the other half of my face. So hopefully it'll look even a little bit better over on this half of my face. So while I just blend the rest of this out on my skin, somebody commented on one of my videos this morning and asked me what I do for a living. And she said she was asking just to try to get to know me better. And it kind of made me think about the fact that I don't think I've really shared a lot about myself on my channel. I feel like I just keep it very strict, like to the makeup, and I don't often, like chat or talk about myself or anything like that. So it got me thinking that I should probably do like a Q&A type video, maybe like a get ready with me Q&A. So if there is anything that you would like to know about me, any questions that you have for me, leave them down below. And I'm gonna try to do, like I said, a get ready with me Q&A video soon. So like I already mentioned, I do think that I applied too much product over here because already this is looking way better on this side of my face with just a little bit lighter layer. It looks super nice on the skin. Like, I am pretty impressed. I am just crossing my fingers. I'm trying not to get overly excited because the problem that I have with most products like this is just that they don't wear well on my oily skin, that they just get too shiny and they break up and things like that. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case with this one. So yeah, again, trying not to get my hopes up, but right out of the gate, I think that this looks super nice on my skin. I think that it's sitting really well. It doesn't look too heavy, but I do still have like pretty close to full coverage. And then just like as far as the finish on my skin, it's not completely matte, so it is like just the slightest bit tacky, especially over here, again, where I applied too much product. Over here, it does feel a little bit better. So it could be, again, like it's a little bit more tacky because it's heavier over here. But yeah, I would set this, I set everything, again, just to keep the oil to a minimum throughout the day and give products the best chance that they can to kind of survive on my skin. But I think that it's kind of like a natural matte, again, where if I set this, it would go down to matte, but on my skin, I still see like some like luminosity and like a little bit of glow coming through. So I do like the finish, although I don't know if I would consider it like completely matte, which is probably a good thing because sometimes when products are completely matte like that, they tend to look a little bit drier and a little bit heavier on the skin. So I'm happy with the way that it looks right now. And then just as far as the shade goes, I think that the Shell, what is this? Shell 1.0 worked pretty nicely for my skin too. Maybe just a little bit too light, kind of like looking at my chest, but nothing that a little bit of bronzer can't fix. So I'm happy with the shade as well. So I just finished up the rest of my makeup so that you guys could see what the Clear Coverage Flawless Matte CC Cream looks like with a full face. As always, I kept the products on the rest of my face to a minimum. I applied a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I put a little extra concealer up on this blemish here, and then I did set my face with powder, and then I applied just a little bit of bronzer as well, but no other products anywhere on my face, so we will get a really good sense of kind of how the CC Cream performs on its own. I'm going to go ahead now and wear this for the rest of the day. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed because I think this looks really nice on my skin right now. At this moment in time, I really like this product, but again, it's all going to depend on how it wears. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, and I will be back here at the end of the day to let you guys know how it wore. Okay, you guys, so the CC Cream has been on my skin for about 9 hours now, and this is where we are at. So as you can see, just kind of the main thing that I am noticing right away is that it did not do a great job of controlling the oil on my skin. I do look pretty shiny, kind of all over. My cheeks look really shiny, my forehead looks really shiny, my nose looks really shiny, so it didn't really hold up against the oil. That being said though, for as oily as my skin is, I think that the product actually looks nice on my skin, which is odd. So although I look greasy, I feel like the product still looks pretty flawless, which is kind of unusual. I'm not sure how it's going to translate on camera, but it doesn't look like the product has really broken up anywhere on my skin. Again, although I'm oily all over, the product still looks even on my skin, and I feel like I still have about the same amount of coverage as I kind of started the day with. So it doesn't look like it's really like faded or broken up anywhere on my skin, which is nice. Sometimes when I have like this much oil coming through on my skin, the product will also start to break up in certain areas, but I'm not noticing that. Again, like the main thing is just that my skin overall looks pretty shiny. It could just be the lighting, but what's kind of weird about that is this side of my face where I applied more product, it actually looks a little bit less shiny than this side of my face, which again is kind of weird. It could just be the lighting, that could just be a coincidence, but again, like this side of my face where I did apply a heavier amount of product, it doesn't look like it certainly didn't wear any worse than this side of my face, so that's kind of good to know. So it's a little bit disappointing that this did get super shiny on my skin. I still don't think that it's something that I couldn't manage with touch-ups throughout the day. Again, I didn't touch my face, I didn't blot or reset with powder or anything like that, so usually I do that at least once, sometimes twice a day depending on the product, so it's not that big of a deal for me to have to manage some touch-ups. Again, I feel like for the most part, since the product is still kind of like even on my skin, I think that my complexion still looks nice. It could just be like all the oil speaking, but I feel like I still look pretty like glowy and like my skin still looks nice considering that my face is really greasy. But yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, like I said, is just I'm impressed that it didn't break up anywhere on my skin along with the shine that's coming through. So, I didn't get flawless wear out of the product, but that is to be expected. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I have not yet found a product that will completely stand up to all the oil on my skin. I certainly didn't expect this to look exactly the same as when I put it on this morning, although like secretly I was hoping that that might have been the case, but that's never usually the case with any product that I test. I think all things considered, especially the price, it is a nice product. Like I said, I'm already excited to continue using it and trying it, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this first impressions and demo of the new Neutrogena Clear Coverage Flawless Matte CC Cream. If you did, you guys, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video.